Mainstream financial advice tells you to skip your $5 morning latte. They say building wealth requires daily discipline, tight spreadsheets, and constant self-denial. But living in a constant state of deprivation leads to frugal fatigue, which usually ends in a massive binge. Look at this cognitive load battery. At 8 a.m., your mental energy is fully charged, but after a long day of decisions, it drains. By 5 p.m., you're flashing red. Your cognitive load is maxed out, making you highly susceptible to an impulse buy. To fix this, we use the friction squeeze. It is a psychological framework built on human laziness. To set it up right now, you need 4 things: your smartphone, your laptop, your banking login, and your payday schedule. We will build this together in the next 5 minutes. Financial success requires cognitive offloading. Set up a system that expects you to be tired, and let the system do the heavy lifting for you. Step 1 is the invisible baseline. We are relying on a basic rule of human behavior. Out of sight means out of mind. Log into your primary banking app, navigate to the transfer menu, and find the recurring transfer settings. Timing is the most critical factor here. You must schedule the transfer from your checking account to your savings account for the exact day your paycheck hits. If your employer's deposit times fluctuate, you risk an overdraft. To prevent that failure point, set the automated transfer for the morning after your payday. When your checking account displays a lower visible balance, your brain immediately registers that smaller number as the total amount available to spend. You adapt to the lower visible income almost instantly. By forcing the money to leave your primary account before you ever see it, you entirely remove the daily temptation. You never have to decide to save. It already happened. Next, we target spending. You must aggressively increase physical friction to actively combat your own evening cognitive fatigue. Open the digital wallet on your phone, find your primary credit cards, tap the settings, and actively remove the cards from the app. Then move to your web browser settings, locate the payment methods menu, and delete all of your autofill payment data. Watch out for hidden autofill traps. You need to scrub Google Chrome, Apple Pay, and retailer shortcuts like Amazon One-Click. If a platform stores your card number, delete it. To verify the scrub worked, open a private or incognito browsing window. Go to an online store and attempt to buy an item. A successful test means you click checkout and arrive at a completely blank manual 16-digit credit card entry form. Breaking the dopamine loop of a digital purchase requires these hurdles. By putting physical steps between your desire and the checkout button, you interrupt the impulse. Now that your saved cards are gone, we implement the 24-hour cart rule for all future online purchases. When you want to buy an item online, you must stand up, find your wallet, pull out the card, and manually type 16 numbers. This animated timeline shows the next requirement. You close the laptop, walk away, and wait exactly 24 hours before clicking the buy button. This mandatory delay gives your brain time to catch up. It recruits your prefrontal cortex, allowing your rational centers to override the immediate impulse. You are setting a trap for your own laziness. This rule protects the tired version of you at the end of the day from making purchases your energetic self will regret tomorrow. If you followed these steps, you have successfully built the friction squeeze directly on your own devices. Your baseline savings are now invisible and fully automated. On the other side, spending your money now requires inconvenient physical and temporal effort. Now you have preserved your mental bandwidth. Deploy that saved energy toward a few one-time, high-impact tasks. Spend an hour negotiating your rent, or move your emergency fund into a high-yield savings account. Financial success does not come from fighting human nature. By hacking your environment, you create a system where taking the path of least resistance inherently makes you wealthy.